Welcome, everybody. My name is Christian, and today I'm going to do a quick review of Captain America Civil War. My brother and I saw it yesterday, but he has exams this week, so he's not going to be able to edit and upload it all that quickly. So I wanted to go ahead and give just a quick video of some of my thoughts before it's been out for too long. Overall, wow, it blew me away. Like, I went in with high expectations, and they surpassed it. I think this is my favorite movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's probably one of the best comic book movies that there's been. Like, they really knocked it out of the park in almost every way. Especially when you compare it to Batman versus Superman, which I enjoyed, but I had some of my own, like me and many other people had problems with, but overall I enjoyed it. But this movie did so much better. There's no way around it. Like, it really completely showed up Batman versus Superman. How you can have a hero versus hero battle that actually makes sense. That they actually have motivations. That they have a deep philosophical riff that just can't be resolved. It's just for Batman versus Superman, you feel if they had a 5 more minute conversation, that everything would have been fine. Like, if they had just gone a little bit deeper into why they were having any conflict to begin with. However, with Captain America Civil War, there really isn't a resolution. Like, they are on two polar opposites of what they should feel the Avengers should be and what other superhero people should be. Like, should they be able to act according to their own judgment, or are they going to be controlled by any form of government and like any body? And they both have their points. Like, a lot of people are dying. Like, it's unfair to everyone around them. These guys just to go around and just like do whatever they want in any country that they want, and then just fly home, no consequences. But at the same time, it's like these bigger organizations, like especially with Shield, like you've seen that they can be corrupted. So it like they did a great job, and like I think almost anyone's going to go a little bit one way or the other at least at moments. But I mean, obviously, this is a Captain America movie. He's meant to be the hero. Tony Stark is like the main antagonist. Like, it's just they did a great job. Like, it really shows you how much better it could be done. It was a great movie. Spider Man really stole the show. It's probably the best movie Spider Man's ever been in. His best portrayal of Spider Man. He was actually a kid. He was having fun. He was excited about his powers. He was funny. It was like this whole movie was funny, even though it had really deep political and philosophical challenges and dark moments. It was funny, and they had funny moments. It's just the airport scene battle was amazing. Like probably the best scene in any comic book movie. Like that is that's all but definitive. Like, maybe it'll be surpassed in Infinity War, but they did such a good job. Like, everyone had time to flesh. There's so many characters. It was almost all the Avengers, and yet you felt like they were able to actually hash out what their own motivations were, what their own character was, and so often you don't get that even with the cast of smaller movies. So it was really phenomenal. Go out and see it. I loved it. I loved Civil War. I loved the first Avengers. Is probably better than all those, even though those are still great movies. So that's my quick non-spoiler review. We can go a little bit into spoilers. Um, the villain I actually kind of liked. He wasn't. It could have really been anyone who had a slight hint of a general bad guy, a little bit of Hydra connection. Really didn't matter. But I like that they kept him alive. I like that there's a possibility of him showing up in the future, of him having more information, and all this other kind of stuff. Like, they did it. Oh, and Black Panther as well. Like, he was It's like the acting was great. I'm glad he developed in his own arc. If at first he was just a little bit too, I'm gonna kill this person, without it's well, like make sure you have the right person, because he even says himself, like, I almost killed the wrong person in revenge, and that really shows that revenge can really blind you, and it can make you have these mistakes. So, but just everything about this movie was great. Aunt May, probably not the best part. I'm sure there's plenty of women actors in their fifth, or like in their 60s or 70s, that they could have given this part to. I don't understand why they aged her down and played up her attractiveness. Like, I don't understand why Tony Stark had to hit on Aunt May. Like, he can hit on any other woman on the planet. Like, just have Aunt May be a warm grandmotherly, but maybe this is me growing up with the '90s cartoons and the other movies. But it it felt a little off. Everything else was really spot on. Vision was cool. Scarlet Witch was cool. Everyone, they did a great job of fleshing them out. Ant Man was hilarious, and when he turned giant, that was great. And there's so many funny moments throughout the entire movie, and it really shows you that how dark and depressing and joyless the DC movies are in comparison. No one there seems to be happy that they are what they are. No one seems to enjoy that he's Superman or that he's Batman. They all see it as this terrible burden at best, that they have to do what they do in order to help other people. But usually it's just I guess Wonder Woman actually had one smile that actually showed that she enjoys the fight and what she is and what she does. But other than that, is she with you? And that one smile, or the two happy moments in that 2+ hour long movie. While this movie had deep issues and still was funny, especially after seeing those two movies so close to each other. Marvel's kicking their butt, and there's just no way around it. Um, but it's a great movie. If hopefully you've already seen it, if you're seeing this part, I really enjoyed so much of it. So, um, thank you everybody, and my brother and I's video will be up in a few days. Bye.